Today on Do You Agree or Disagree? We got Paul Pierce back again. Just a clip from one of his earlier shows on why he feels black women do not get taken serious or why they get so much negative feedback. Let me know in the comments, do you agree with anything that he says here? I'm going to share my 2 cents, but I want to hear from you. Let's lock in.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Forms, and you start looking at the Real Housewives of whatever, and we glorify the shaking that ass, we glorify the fighting, we glorify the talking about each other. I'm talking about like black women. We glorify it.
You know that white women do
and
that
the
too,
ratings
though.
and the ratings are off the chain too.
You know that white women do that too, though.
It's not
Jersey Shore, the housewives of like Pontiac or the other housewives of Beverly Hills is white women. It's not black women on that at all. So I'm letting you know there's a lot of housewives that are not.
And the reason why black women get so much hate,
You know, is basketball wives. I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is all white women throwing drinks at each other, cursing each other out. But guess what? It is not as bad because they're white, right? It's not as aggressive. It's not as ghetto. It is not as raunchy because they're white women doing it. Black women are always held to a way higher standard. We always have to prove why we deserve to have a seat at the table. We always have to prove that we deserve to be here. No matter, we always have to be way more classier than you. A white girl can come in here half naked and I can come in here with a little titty showing. And guess what? I'm a whore. Like, it's always going to be this comparison. And I think that black women are tired of being compared. Do I agree with you that culturally black people are doing too much, shaking ass and this and that? Yes, I don't think you're wrong. Like Zeus Network and Jocelyn's Cabernet and all of that stuff is out of line. One, you know, is basketball wives. I'm talking.
You know, here's my thing, right? Just to put this on record, I think ratchetness universally is acceptable because it brings in a certain amount of revenue to your sponsors, to producers, your cameramen. Everybody got to eat. And unfortunately, the type of content that most human beings tend to consume the most is hate and drama filled. Overall, it doesn't really make a difference to me. Every race who has a television show or some type of intellectual property in regards to the degradation of women in any way should be held responsible. What he is saying to me has a lot of sense, but it's like, bro, this is all over from one part of the equator to the other. Hispanic, Mexican, Latino, Asian. Most people just are drawn to drama. The reason why it comes off as if black women and black people in general got the most hatred directed towards them is because that's how they make their money. That is their way of killing us all or keeping certain groups of people under control. It's all manipulation, all of it. I wish I could pull up the clip that I found because that brother was actually talking some real shit. Matter of fact, Let me see. Let me see if I can do that. But to be honest with you, nah, it's all races, all shapes and sizes. It's not just, you know, black women in general, but we are the ones that's most targeted because the fear that we'll come into our own, that's frightening to a lot of people. So they use us against each other to keep us under control. Straight up. What more do you need? How much more to understand? Like there's an assignment, and a lot of these motherfuckers that y'all be fucking around with and listening to, they are a part of the program. Always been a part of the program. You just don't realize it. So I hear what he's saying. I do agree that we do too much, way too much, but yeah, I can't find it. But do you agree, disagree? These people don't care about us. All of us are getting used. They just got you believing that it's something, but it's actually more than what you assume it is. Some of you are just oblivious to all of it.